we're all here because we are optimistic about the future. We have real challenges to address, but we have to keep that sense of optimism too. We need to take a broader view of our responsibility. It's not enough to just build powerful tools. We need to make sure that they're used for good, and we will. Just since the last F8, we've seen the Me Too movement and the March for Our Lives organized at least part on Facebook. But we've also seen people try to use these tools for harm. And that goes for Russia interfering in elections, for fake news, for hate speech, and for data privacy issues. But we also have a responsibility to move forward on everything else that our community expects from us too. Now, I believe that we need to design technology to help bring people closer together. Now, there's no guarantee that we get this right. And this is hard stuff. We will make mistakes, and they will have consequences, and we will need to fix them. But what I can guarantee is that if we don't work on this, the world isn't moving in this direction by itself. So that is what we are all here to do. I want to start by talking about keeping people safe, and then we're going to discuss all the things we're doing to keep building services to help us connect in meaningful new ways. And I want to start today by talking about protecting something that is really incredibly important to all of us, and that is the integrity of our elections. In 2016, we were slow to identify Russian interference. We expected more traditional cyber attacks like phishing and malware and hacking, and we identified those and notified the right people. But we didn't expect these coordinated information operations. We will never be unprepared for this again. And since then, there have been important elections like the French presidential election, the German elections, the Alabama Senate special election last year, and we've been more prepared. We deployed new AI tools that successfully identified and took down tens of thousands of fake accounts before they could do anything. We've traced the fake account network back to Russia and taken down their network. We're making ads more transparent. So now you're going to be able to see who is running a political ad, who they're targeting, how much they're spending, and most importantly, what other messages they're sending to different people. By the end of this year, we will have 20,000 people working on security and content review at Facebook. And we've created an independent election research commission so independent academics can give us ideas and hold us accountable to make sure that these systems work. Now, this is an important election year, and we are focused on this. We are focused on fighting fake news more broadly. All of this we're fighting in the same way, with AI tools, with thousands of content reviewers. And the playbook here is building tools to get better at flagging content that is going viral so fact checkers can look at it so we can show it less. And for the people who do see it, to make sure that they see related articles that are more accurate, that put this in context so people can understand what's really going on. So a lot of the work over the last year and a half has been bringing on more and more fact-checking partners all around the world in different countries who speak all of the different languages that we need to cover. What happened with Cambridge Analytica was a major breach of trust. An app developer took data that people had shared with them and sold it. So we need to make sure that this never happens again. We're restricting the data that developers will be able to request from people. We need to make sure that we find any other bad apps that are out there. We're currently in the process of investigating every single app that had access to a large amount of people's information. We're going to bring in independent auditors to do a full audit, and if any data was misused, then we'll ban that developer, and we will tell anyone whose data was affected. Now, I also want to share one new thing that we're working on with data privacy. It's a simple control where you can clear your browsing history, what you've clicked on, the websites you visited, and so on. And we're going to call it Clear History. You're going to be able to use this tool to see the information about the apps and websites you've interacted with. You'll be able to clear all this information from your account, and you'll even be able to turn it off, having this information stored with your account going forward. When you clear your cookies in a browser, it can make parts of your experience worse. And the same is going to be true here. Or your Facebook won't be quite as good while it relearns your preferences. This is the kind of control that we think that people should have. We also have a responsibility to keep building services that bring people together in new ways. This is our 10-year product roadmap, and it sets out all of the different areas that we're working on and when we expect these ecosystems to be fully developed. So let's start with the Facebook app. We're rolling out something that we call Watch Party, which lets you watch video and chat with your friends. So let's say that your friend is testifying in Congress. For example, now you're going to be able to bring your friends together, and you can laugh together, and you can cry together. Some of my friends actually did this. Today, we're launching a new Groups tab to make groups more central to the overall Facebook experience. We're building a join group button. Admins and developers can add to their websites and their emails. Today, we are announcing a new set of features coming soon around dating. This is going to be for building real long-term relationships, all right, not just hookups. It's going to be in the Facebook app, but it's totally optional. It's opt-in, so I want to be clear that we have designed this with privacy and safety in mind from the beginning. Your friends aren't going to see your profile, so we're excited to start rolling this out soon. Now let's talk about Instagram. We're launching a completely new design for Explore that is going to organize the content around topic channels now. We're announcing video chat and Instagram. You're going to be able to just tap on a new camera icon right in the top of any direct thread that you have, and you're going to be able to video chat one-on-one or with groups. You're going to be able to minimize the video while you're chatting and using Instagram. And last year at F8, we announced the AR camera effects platform, and today we're bringing it to Instagram. If you're browsing stories and you see a cool effect, you'll always be able to try it on. Now let's talk about WhatsApp. I just want to say, yesterday, Jan Koum, the founder of WhatsApp, announced that he is leaving us and moving on. And I just want to take a moment to thank Jan. We are announcing that we are bringing group video calling to WhatsApp soon, too. The next phase for WhatsApp, beyond just communicating with your friends and family, is going to be helping people connect with businesses as well. The next step is going to be giving large businesses tools to be on WhatsApp too, and we're working on this now. We're taking this moment to completely redesign Messenger to focus on these ideas. And here's what the new Messenger is going to look like. I mentioned earlier that we are bringing the AR camera effects platform to Instagram. And we're also bringing this to the Messenger platform as well. Priscilla will be there, and Max will just be like, oh, look, Mama, Dad has a bunny. Or an ogre. All right, talk about virtual reality and the future. If you have some photos from your childhood home, we can now use computer vision to fill in the gaps with this pointillism effect and recreate the rooms of your childhood home where you grew up. So you're going to be able to go into VR with your family and visit and feel like you were right there. It feels like you were in a dream. It is wild. In addition to software, you know we're all building hardware. Oculus Go is shipping today. It starts at $199. It is the first really affordable standalone virtual reality headset. It's launching with more than 1,000 apps. Everyone at F8 is getting a free Oculus Go to take home. This is how we are thinking about our responsibility. So if you believe, like I do, that giving people a voice is important, that building relationships is important, that creating a sense of community is important, and that doing the hard work of trying to bring the world closer together is important, then I say this: we will keep building. So yes, this is an important moment. We need to do more to keep people safe, and we will. But we also need to keep building and bringing the world closer together. Thank you for coming out today. Thank you for everything you're doing to bring people together.
We're also looking at improving the quality of public conversations. It turns out good old-fashioned upvoting and downvoting look like they close the gap between comments that invoke a lot of emotion but may not be civil. So we're going to be rolling this out as quickly as we can, and that's why we're so excited today to announce a third-party stories integration. You're on Spotify, you're listening to your favorite song, you decide you want to tell your friends about it. You choose Instagram or Facebook, the platform of your choice. You can right there in line add some art, make it look the way you feel. And then on the consumption side, when you see it, you can drop right in there, and then there's a deep link into the song. Watch Party is something we just announced, and we've been rolling out gradually. This is just the experience of watching the same frame of the same video at the same time with thousands of people all around the world. Today, we're showing a sneak preview of a new feature called live commentating, which will let the group leader or the video creator or anybody in the audience put their face into the screen and narrate whatever it is that they want to say about what's being watched. So this is Jennifer. This is her Facebook profile. She would see in the upper right a place she can tap to go to Dating Home. The first thing she would do here is set up a dating profile. This is just her first name. It is not visible to her friends. It's only visible to folks using the dating service, and it doesn't show up in Newsfeed or anywhere else. So unlocking the event will mean she shares her dating profile with other people who are going to the event, are using the dating service, and have also unlocked it. Say she wants to talk to Jay. She'll start a conversation with a photo from his profile. Then if he wants to respond, they'll do so in a private messaging inbox connected to the profile. This is text only as a safety measure.
Now anyone can also share their latest GoPro footage directly to IG as well.
We're excited to give you a sneak peek of the new Explore. Now Explore is organized into topic channels based on your personal interests and tastes. You can easily browse across different topics. Today, we're taking our comment filtering technology even further by launching a bullying filter that hides language intended to harass or upset people.
We're excited to share that group calling is also coming to WhatsApp in the coming months ahead. And in the next few months, we're also bringing stickers to WhatsApp.
This year, we're really excited to announce M Translations. For the very first time, you're going to have the ability to talk to almost anyone you want in the world, even if you don't speak the same language. We're bringing AR to the Messenger platform. And you have this awesome podium that shows up, and a brand new pair of Kyries just drops in front of you. And when you're done with it and you close the camera, you're back into the experience where you can buy the shoe right then and there. I want to show you what the future of Messenger will look like.
With Oculus Go, we're introducing 3 flagship experiences for social entertainment in VR. Let's start with Oculus TV. You get this ginormous virtual TV in your living room that's equivalent to a 180-inch screen in reality. And it works just like the best smart TVs out there. Use the controller to change channels, navigate around, and starting this summer, you'll be able to invite friends, cousins, and grandparents to have a watch party in VR wherever they are in the world. Oculus TV launches this month, and today we're launching a totally new version of Oculus Rooms. We've built a new environment that is even more inviting. You can watch 3D movies or listen to music while hanging out and playing a board game together. We're excited to announce a new partnership with Hasbro. We're starting with Boggle, which goes live this month, and soon also Monopoly and Trivial Pursuit experiences. Next is Oculus Venues, which is going to be your ticket to live social events in VR. You get to sit in this awesome VR amphitheater with thousands of people and watch premium events together like soccer live. That's Oculus Go. For $199, you get access to over 1,000 apps and games. We're also launching a version of Oculus Go with double the storage memory, 64 gigabytes for $249.
With one tap, you can bring a 3D object into Facebook Camera using our AR technology. This means you can grab a 3D object right out of Newsfeed and bring it straight into your world. And it's launching next month. This summer, we're rolling out 3D photos. You simply take a picture with your smartphone and upload it to Facebook as a 3D photo. Imagine taking these 2D photos and videos, and with the magic of AI, reconstructing a place and a moment that's important to you. So what you're seeing is a 3D environment built with point cloud reconstruction from flat videos. You pop on a VR headset, and you're there again. That's what matters to us at Facebook, making technology social from the start. So let's do this. Let's keep building together.